Do you know that she's also stepping forward for you as well? Because she also just said to me, Matt, can you please thank her? She says, for the way that she's loved my son. Because she tells me that not only were you a girlfriend within his life, but you really took over the role as mom for him. First of all, know that her soul is here when I'm connecting. And this is really tough because she keeps showing me about battling 2 illnesses. When I'm connecting with your mom, all right, she's showing me it's like one caused the other. Please know that your mom is coming through for one reason. She says, Matt, there's one reason why I'm here. She says, I need to ask my son for his forgiveness. Because she made me come off the stage because every single day she tells me that you've been living your life in pain. Because she tells me that there was constant battles that you had with your mom here in this world. She talks about the fact that the 2 of you would have fights with one another here in the physical world, but it's because you knew that something like this was going to happen to her.
Yes.
She says to me, Matt, you need to tell my son, here in this world, I was supposed to be his mother. But instead, she tells me that you spent so much of your life taking care of her, worrying about her, and this isn't just when she had passed, this was actually from when you were younger here in this world. Can I tell you everything, sir?
Yes.
She tells me, I need to go back to when you were a kid, all right? Because souls will tell me everything. And she tells me that there was issues that she had with your dad here in the physical world. She talks about them splitting up here in the physical world when I'm connecting.
Yes.
And she's also telling me, Matt, she says, the one thing that I wish that I could have stopped my son from seeing was all the fighting that we went through here in this world. Because you went through it on both sides. You had your mom that had that addiction issue, but your dad, she's also telling me, had issues with alcoholism here in the physical world.
My biological father, yes, they both passed early.
She said to me, Matt, between the 2 of us, she says, he was very lucky. He's very lucky to live the life that he's living now. And it's sad because you pulled yourself through all of this, but unfortunately your sister didn't make it. And that's what's so tough. So do you know that your mom is here because she wants to tell you that everything that you've done in life wasn't because of her, wasn't because of your father, wasn't because of your sister, it's because of the man that you are today. And your mom says to me, Matt, if there's one thing that I could go and tell my son, it's that I wish that I could have been the mother that I wanted to be. Because when I tell you that your loved ones see everything, they see everything. And your mom is telling me that on the other side, you go back and you say, oh my God, I can't believe that my mom died like this. When I'm speaking to your mom about her illness and about what happened to her, she's actually telling me that here in this world, she had a really hard time, not only just with this addiction, but with other things as well.
Yes.
And she says to me, Matt, all of the years, because she's telling me about taking random things, taking random medications, doing random things, I felt like this caused all the problems that she had. So know that when I'm speaking to her, what she tells me is this. She says, Matt, can you please tell my son that I should have listened to him? And what's really tough is that since your mom's passing, she shows me that there's not a day that goes by that you don't try to make her proud on the other side. She says, please let him know that he made me proud even before I had died. She says, Matt, when I died, she says, my son made it too easy for me because I didn't have to worry about him. I didn't have to worry about what was going to happen to him. I didn't have to worry about his life. I didn't have to worry about any of those things because I saw the person that he was. And what she tells me is by her coming through with your sister, it's her way of telling me that she has those 2 souls that are on the other side and with you. You have those 2 souls as your guardian angels with you every single day. So your mother's saying, Matt, please tell him, don't regret anything. Know that I'm here. She says, and know that every chapter that opens up in life, that I am there and with him and so proud of. Do you know that she's also stepping forward for you as well? Because she also just said to me, Matt, can you please thank her? She says, for the way that she's loved my son. Because she tells me that not only were you a girlfriend within his life, but you really took over the role as mom for him and really helped him out when nobody else was there. And you know, this is why sometimes, like if let's just say he wasn't here, all right? And let's just say that you were here by yourself. His mom most likely would have still come through because of the fact that she knows what you're doing for him and the impact that you've had on his life. So know that this is her way of letting you know this. She wants to let you know that from the other side, that even though you struggled with those addictions at one point, she says to me that you've lived a life that she wasn't able to do. You were able to get through it. And your mom also tells me that she wants you to stay on that journey, but more importantly, she tells me that there's friends of yours that you're helping out as well. So there's friends of yours that are going through this or had just recently went through this, and your mom says to me, Matt, she says, please tell my son, thank you for all that he's doing. Please thank her as well and know that I'm watching over the both of them.